We'll do this shit and then we'll go shorty. You guys should come for a little bit.
All right. You're rolling.
Rolling?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. So, last year I had Denver and San Francisco in the Super Bowl. That shit almost happened, but for Raheem Moore, shout out to Raheem Moore, that would have happened. But so now we're going to try this again. Let's start with the AFC. I'm going with the Broncos. Again, get home field advantage in the AFC.
How's that division going to go?
I'm going to go... You know, I'm just going to name 6 playoff teams. So the division, because we know the Raiders. Come on now, the Raiders aren't going to do shit. Denver's got the easiest schedule based on opponent's win percentage next year. So Denver should have no problem getting the AFC West. They're only difficult games this year. I mean, they'll have Baltimore coming in. I think they'll beat Baltimore at home. They got to go to New England. They got to go to the Giants. But other than that, they have the AFC South this year. I see Denver go. Denver will get the number 1 seed.
What's their
I'm gonna go with them.
win-loss?
I'm gonna go with them going 13-3 again.
All right.
Number 4 or number 2. This is gonna be a surprise. I'm going with fucking Baltimore Ravens.
Wait, the Broncos are gonna get the number 1 seed?
Denver's gonna get the number 1 seed. Baltimore's gonna get the number 2 seed. I just think, Baltimore's not gonna be as bad as people think. They're still good. I mean, they Tell Suggs is still there. Ed Reed is getting old anyway. Ray Lewis is getting old. I mean, they don't have Anquan Boldin. I just think they'll be good enough to get a 2 seed at 11-5. 3, I'm going to go with the Houston Texans, 10-6. AFC so unpredictable because everybody sucks in there. Houston's going to be 10-6. Number 4, I'll explain why I'm going to have them at number 4 this year for a few reasons. Is going to be the New England Patriots at 10-6. They're not going to get the bye this year for a few reasons. The last time a team had a bye 4 years in a row was the Cowboys in the 90s. Plus, if you look it up, New England has a drop-off year every 4 years, and it's those years they play the NFC South. 05 finished 10-6.
How's Nick know this stuff?
09 they finished 10-6. They played the NFC South that year. So New England's going to get the bye. The 2 wild cards, I think Indy's going to get that 5 seed. I'm going to go with them going with 10-6. Number 6, I'm going with the Kansas City Chiefs at 9-7.
Whoa, shocker.
They had 5 Pro Bowlers last year. They're going to get that fucking 6 seed. I'm going to do this backwards for the NFC. Now I'm going to do this from number 1 to 6. Number 1, at 13-3, the Seattle Seahawks are going to get that 1 seed. They're going to get that 1 seed. Number 2, this is going to be interesting. I'm going with the New Orleans Saints. Now that Sean Payton's back, they're not going to have that bounty schedule. They're going to be pissed. I think at 12-4, the Saints are going to get that 2 seed. Number 3 is going to be motherfucking Philadelphia Eagles. I see them going 11-5. And number 4, this is the toughest one because Green Bay is going to have a drop off this year. They lost some key veteran players. I'm going to go with a surprise. I'm going to go at 10-6. Detroit Lions.
Number 5?
No,
4?
4. They're going to win the division at 10-6. Number 5 at 12-4. The only reason they're getting the 5 is because of who's number 1. 49ers are going to be fucking getting that wild card this year. They won the division 2 years in a row, plus it's like a nuclear arms race with them and the Seahawks. I think Seattle is going to take that division this year. So at 12-4, the 49ers will be a wild card. 6 seed. Barely made
Bears or Packers?
Number 6 is going to be the Atlanta Falcons.
Atlanta Falcons.
You think going to miss the playoffs this year?
You don't think the Bears or Packers will make it?
They're going to miss the playoffs this year. So my wild card predictions: Houston's going to beat that Kansas City ass, and then motherfucking New England's going to beat Indy. NFC's going to be different. San Francisco's going to beat Detroit, and Atlanta's going to beat Philadelphia. So that will set up Denver and New England in the AFC, and Houston and Baltimore And I think Denver is going to beat New England. They're going to get that Brady Manning matchup. Then I think Houston is going to pull one out of their ass, and they're going to beat the Ravens. NFC, it'll be Seattle and Atlanta because low seeds, Atlanta being the low seed. And then New Orleans and San Francisco. I got New Orleans beating San Francisco in the wild card or the divisional round to avenge their loss from 2 years ago. Shocker though is that Seattle's gonna go 8-0 at home this year. They're gonna lose. They're gonna get that rust, that typical that one team you think is gonna win the Super Bowl. It happens every year. It's gonna be them that chokes in the divisional round against Atlanta. So in the AFC, you're gonna have Denver and Houston. In the AFC Championship game, Denver will beat in the AFC. And then the NFC, the hot rivalry these days is Atlanta, New Orleans. It'll be New Orleans. Well, guys, I'm gonna go with the upset. It's gonna be Atlanta.
You're taking a wild card to go to the Super
I'm taking a
Bowl?
wild card this year. The Atlanta Falcons over the Saints. And that means the Super Bowl this year will be the Denver Broncos and the Atlanta Falcons.
And the score will be?
I'll tell you the fucking winner. The hard-fought battle. It's gonna be 35-31. The Atlanta Falcons winning the Super Bowl this year. Calling that right now. May 18th, 10 o'clock Mountain Time. The Atlanta Falcons over the Denver Broncos in Super Bowl 47 or 48. I don't remember. But it's gonna be Atlanta over Denver.